but you're not in love with them the way that you were when you first got together and you first had that emotional connection, commitment, whatever you want to call it, and you found that same commitment that you were looking for, and you get it in this other spot. What's the purpose of you putting yourself in two different houses at one time when you can just go to this one place and get everything that you need? I mean, to me, it just.
Well, I mean, essentially, you can't get everything.
Right.
That's never.
I mean, of course, there's
you got
no
to compromise and stuff like that in relationships. But at the same time, let me ask you something. Personally, have you guys, as women, have you ever cheated on any of your boyfriends?
Nope.
Either one. So, why is that? You just never felt the need. I mean, do you feel that if somebody came along better, that was, you know, doing this thing or whatever like that, you know, you got a nice little dude, guy friend or whatever, would you just break up with a dude, say you've been dating a dude for a long time, would you break it off with him, off a whim with this, or would you just, you know what I'm saying, try it out, see what's up?
No.
So you would much rather pass on it?
Well, no, well, she's saying no, but for me, it would have to be something just so detrimental.
But let me ask you this though, playing in the AJ, what AJ was saying earlier, what if things weren't that good on the home front?
If I was so unhappy with my relationship that I was currently in, then I would just break it off.
You just break
I
it
wouldn't start cheating. I would break it off.
Exactly. You can't jump from one to another one just like that because you'll carry everything with you.
Some people can't make the decisions that easy. You know, I mean, everybody rationalizes stuff differently, and everybody, like I said before, has a different breaking point in relationships.
Yeah,
it's all,
I mean, everyone.
Some people are just stupid.
How are they stupid, AJ?
Okay, let me explain. No, I'm not griping. I'm okay. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, some people. No, I've seen examples of it. I know people who have gone through it. I'm not gonna say any names, but had a friend of mine. You know, fell in love with a woman, actually a girl. You know, they got married 2 months after they met each other. I say they probably lasted on a good note for maybe a month, maybe 2. Started having marital problems. Okay, so my friend who came to me for counseling, you know, I suggested to him, look, you guys are having problems already. You need to go to counseling. You need to find some type of assistance to help. Okay. Not sure he listened because, you know, kind of lost touch of it. But maybe a couple months later, called back up with him. And, you know, I was like, how's everything? Is everything good? You know, family good? And, you know, she got me arrested.
Oh, God.
Why did she get you arrested?
But see, wait, I gotta
I'll let you finish the story.
Okay. So apparently they got into an argument, which okay, for, you know, marriage, that's normal. Relationship, period. But, you know, they get into an argument. She tries to you know, assassinate his character. I'm not gonna say what she said. But he walks away. She grabs him. He turns around, pulls his arm back. Okay. She calls 911, has him arrested. He gets out of jail and is begging and pleading the woman who put him in jail for no specific reason to take him back. People are just.
Did you say there were children?
Unfortunately, I mean, no. Fortunately, there weren't any children involved. But, like, just the end all be all, I was like, okay, if this person, your wife, is going to try to assassinate you for no reason, when you're just trying to leave the situation, cool off, so that you can come back with a calm head and talk about it, it's going to get you put in jail. Then you're going to go back to that?
Well, he was probably in love. I don't want to say
after
love
six to 8 months, not even a year.
Did he fall in love with this?
You know what?
This?
Honestly,
why he married her so quick? Because you need a good year to really know.
You need a good 4 years.
Actually, I don't know if I need a good year.
The important thing is that they're still together.
No, they're not.
They're not?
No, they're not.
They had a good run, man.
No, they did.
I mean, I feel what you're saying.
Last half full, I get it.
I've met people like that that's gone through that kind of stuff and whatnot. I mean, I just feel like it always prepares for the next thing. You know, that was their thing that at that time and stuff. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. But I mean, at least they weren't cheating, right? Or maybe.
Oh, well, you didn't even tell us the part. Like,
yeah,
did she cheat?
I mean,
You just said okay. He came back
so wait,
and she was
and
begging him and everything.
Yeah.
Well, then it worked out for the best if they went together.
Yeah. But the only reason they're not together is because of her, not because of him.
Because she cheated or because she put him in jail?
No, because she
like this.
left.
Yo, we don't advocate domestic violence here.
I mean, no. It wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna give you an NBA elbow. None of that.
Okay.
No, he just pulled away, you know, like, okay, don't grab me. I'm just trying to walk away. Situation was getting heated, so instead of him, you know, igniting, putting more gas to the flame, you know, walk away. But she grabbed him.
But see, that's why you shouldn't jump when it comes to marriage. Don't. I mean, I'm not saying things like that don't work, but don't just marry somebody a month later. You gotta, analyze these people. You gotta make sure they,
Wait.
Make sure they playing with the full net.
So why do women cheat? So why do women cheat?
Like I said earlier, women cheat because they're looking for
different
emotional or some type of other connection.
Some satisfaction somewhere else.
I'm starting to hear violins. Anybody else?
How in the world you're gonna say
I'm not gonna say
because sometimes I'm just gonna say sometimes, not all the time, okay? Men just started giving flowers, you know, the regular typical stuff, you know, taking you out, saying you sweet stuff and everything. Then boom, when they get you, everything cut.
That is true.
Everything cut. Okay, but listen, when you got another person coming trying to put some game up, right?
That's because they're trying
You know,
to do the
trying to
same
put
thing
some,
we
and
did.
then they're like, oh my gosh,
cut it off.
I kind of miss that. I kind of miss that. You know, I like that. And then she just lured into it. What you said?
Yeah,
And the woman could know it's not real. She probably could know his motive, but she likes living in that fantasy.
And then 4 months later, the same thing happens.
Is communication the key? What's missing?
Yes, communication is definitely the key.
Communication. If I don't like something about you, I have to come and communicate with you. Sit down and communicate.
Well, one thing I will say, do not, and that goes both men and women, do not badger people. Don't badger your mate. Like, if you want to talk about it, but don't sit and try to make the end of the world type issue out of it, okay? When you talk about it like sensible adults saying, hey, you know, I feel like we've fell off on a certain period, you know, or we fell off on certain things that we used to do before. Maybe we should, you know, try something to get our spark back, whatever the case may be. But that's another thing I've noticed, especially in long-term relationships, they begin to become badgering. Not just
attack mode.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and when two people are attacking, nobody's listening. So you know what I'm saying? You can't get anything. You know, no conflict resolved if you know you're both attacking each other with slander or whatever the case may be. So I'm like,
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, you know.
So AJ, why do women cheat?
Why do women cheat? Women cheat because they feel. I kind of agree with you on certain aspects. They feel like, you know, maybe something is missing from their home or from their mate. But I also feel like women cheat because some women feel the need to feel they have to be justified. You know, like if a woman feels like she doesn't feel particularly sexy or attracted to her dude anymore, and another dude comes and he gives that, not necessarily that emotional high, but that, damn, you know, that type situation, that also is another one where a woman could say, you know what, yeah, I can, you know, possibly get something out of this, you know, so let's see where it goes. And, you know, that's also another reason.
Because maybe the men's not giving her, again, the attention and the affection that she was getting from the beginning.
Men appreciate their woman.
So,
I mean, you know, Some don't. It really depends.